Okay, welcome back to a new series. This is Death Stranding 2 on the beach. I plan to play this game until completion. This will be like one of the very few, I guess, RPGs, that I'll be playing for the channel. I don't typically do these for the channel. I'm more of a, the action guy stuff is received better. I have not played Death Stranding 1, so we're gonna go and play through the Death Stranding recap. And then we'll get into the second game. I did kind of spend like a couple days previously kind of going through like the entire story of the first game, so I'm a bit familiar with some of the stuff that happens, at least in the first half of the game. If you guys like the video, or if you guys think you'll like the video or the series, leave a like. And if you like a lot of the videos that I do for my channel, click the subscribe button. And with that said, let's check it out.
Perhaps you remember me. That's right. It's Deadman. The world, as you know, is in awful shape. And it's all because of the Death Stranding. The dead started to find their way into our midst, crossing over from the other side. We call these entities BTs, Beached Things. When they came into contact with the living, the result was instant annihilation. A void out, leaving nothing but a massive crater in its wake. But that was only the beginning. Strange rain fell from the sky, rapidly aging everything it touched. A phenomenon we came to know as timefall. Structures would rust and collapse, and people grew old in an instant. The world transformed into something completely unrecognizable. Those who survived these changes came to fear both timefall and BTs alike. They withdrew into the remaining cities, which in turn closed their doors to outsiders. People ceased to travel and stopped meeting in person. They grew distant from one another and became further isolated. The social, cultural, and political bonds between humans began to crumble. The Death Stranding was hastening humanity's extinction. Seeing this, Bridget Strand, the last president of the United States of America, founded Bridges, an organization committed to making America whole again and providing a future for all humankind. However, Bridget died before she could realize this ambition. It was you, Sam, who took up her cause and resolved to see it through. Sam, the humble porter, who also possessed the unique powers of a repatriate. The one and only person who could save humanity. So with Bridges' Cupid in hand, and accompanied by the bridge baby Lou, you embarked on a journey across North America. Of course, you had struggles of your own, often phasmophobia, or the fear of being touched. The despair of having lost everything was just too much. But despite it all, you strive to bring people together. By extending the chiral network across the length and breadth of the continent, you would enable the rebirth of the United States as the United Cities of America. You were also to rescue Bridget's daughter, Amelie, who had been taken captive by terrorists. These were the vital missions you were entrusted with, Sam. We, your friends at Bridges, did everything we could to support your efforts. There was our director, Di Hardman, a close associate of Bridget, who was dedicated to fulfilling her final wishes. His commitment to American Reconstructionism was absolute, and for that he was named the first president of the UCA. And of course, Sam, the incomparable Deadman, yours truly. I'd like to think we became the best of friends. As you may recall, I was born from an artificial womb, and over the course of my life, was the recipient of numerous organ transplants. I've always got on with the dead. I used to be a coroner. Anyway, I pushed myself physically and mentally to help you and your BB, Lou. Mama and Lakna were twin sisters, as you may remember. Skilled scientists who developed the Cupid, which was essential for chiral network expansion. A personal tragedy caused the two of them to grow apart. But they've since reconciled, with both their souls residing in the same body. Hartman. Every 21 minutes his soul departs his physical form, and for 3 minutes his body is clinically dead. During this temporary death, his soul is sent to the beach. That's why he knows more about the beach and the Death Stranding than anyone else. His knowledge proved indispensable in the execution of your mission, Sam. Fragile. Leader of the private delivery outfit, Fragile Express. Exposure to timefall caused her entire body from the neck down to age significantly. It was the mark of a terrible betrayal. Higgs, a former comrade, used timefall as an instrument of torture, you see. To no surprise, Fragile was hell-bent on getting revenge. But after meeting you, Sam, she had a change of heart. As your friends, we would stop at nothing to see you succeed. But ultimately, crossing the continent was something you had to do on your own, with only Lou for company, and with no end to the forces that stood in opposition. Deadly BTs, unforgiving terrain and unpredictable weather, ruthless terrorists. The list goes on. Without a doubt, your greatest enemy was Higgs. Convinced that humanity deserved to go extinct, he kidnapped Amelie and tried to torment you and countless others. But neither he nor anything else could stop you from achieving your goal. The chiral network was finally completed. The bridge to the future was built, but your ordeal was not yet over. You had to learn the real nature of the Death Stranding, a secret that Amelie had kept hidden from us all this time, and the terrible truth you had to face. But you accepted this final revelation, Sam, and did what had to be done. America rose from the ashes as the UCA, and as the people celebrated your accomplishments, you carried out one final mission in secret, to save your BB, to save Lou. You removed the child from the pod that was their prison, and began a new life together. And so it was that the two of you vanished, without so much as a trace.
Oh, ha 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 ha. Okay.
I'm at home.
Okay, indicates Sam's blood vessels. Blue indicates his stamina. And I can't interact with that. Okay. Wow. So I'm playing the game in L1 hold for view destination. View destination is, oh, out there. Wow, that's a long distance away. Proceed along the ridge. L just to move. R for the camera. 1 second, I got a little bit of drift in my controller, if you can believe it.
Hello!
Oh, he can call out. Proceed along the ridge. Oh. Should I like just go down? Let's try that. Oh, this works. Oh my goodness. So I'm playing the game in, wow. My goodness. I am playing in performance mode. The game should be running at 60 frames per second. I'm capturing it in 1080p. Wow, I feel like if I go any faster than this, I'm gonna fall right off. Oh my gosh. L2 and R2 is to stabilize, I guess. Oh, you can. Oh, okay, to keep your stuff from falling off to one side. Oh. Okay. Okay, cool. So we just followed. Oh my goodness, I feel like I'm gonna slide right off. I don't want to go too fast. Whoa. Grip for balance. All right. Oh, but whoo. Oh gosh, hiking, right? Stamina? Oh, he's got stamina, I guess, when he holds on to his all right. Easy. All right. This place is flat, all right. Kind of gotta get in the grooves. Get in the grooves so you don't, like, I would never, I'd never do something like this, man. I'm just so, I'd be so afraid of breaking my ankles. Finding a safe route, tap L1 for terrain scan. These icons indicate terrain where it's easy to lose your footing. Oh, it's a little pulse. Red, yellow triangle, and yellow dot. Oh, wow. So that's like, especially on the sides, is bad. It says red. Oh, okay. I see blue where the footsteps are. Blood bag? Aerial camera for R3. Can I walk like that? Wow, I can. This is amazing. Blood bag. Carry on back. L2 carry on left hand, right hand. R3 to reset the camera. Okay, so I guess I'll just carry that on my back. Okay, and it adds to your total weight. Makes sense. Wow. Okay, so how far are there? 120, well, 1,025 meters. Can I not, like, if I try to go across, I'm gonna slide. It looks like, hang on. No, it looks like, the tight. Alright. And we can ease our way down. Kind of like hit where the grass is. Woo. Good for balance. Yeah, you don't want to go too fast down here. I see the footprints down there, so it's like I'm trying to expedite my process a little bit. All right. Whew. Man, I used to go hiking when I was younger. I had a group that I would go hiking with, and we would sometimes go to, like, in Illinois. We got this place called Starved Rock. And we go there like once a year. So there's a ladder. A ladder, carry it on the, well, yeah, if I don't carry it on my, if I carry it in my hand, I can't stabilize myself, I guess. But, oof. Select ladder, L2 to hold And R2 to place. You don't have any weapons. Use this menu to quickly switch between weapons and tools. Select a category with the right stick and use L1 and R1 to cycle through your options. Finally, press X to equip or use your chosen weapon or tool. Okay. Oh my goodness. Wow. Strand. What is that, a urinating baby? Urination? Okay. Blood bag. Restore Sam's blood levels when connected. Empty blood bags will automatically be replaced by reserve bags. Can be stored in your utility pouch. Ladder. Equip it. I don't think I need it right now though. R2 to place. Okay, L2 to hold and steady select ladders. Okay. I wonder if I can recall the ladder, or if like once you set it down it's out there.
Footpath.
Yeah. Like I know if you connect this game online, like you'll be able to,
before it gets dark.
you'll be able to see all of the markings, or like all of the actions taken by other players who are also playing the game. So it's probably like the best. What are those? The giant spiders. So like the best. Should I even mess with these? Yeah, just go around. Oh, oh my god! Oh my god! Blood bag equipped. Okay. Well, that wasn't blood transfusion initiated. Oh my goodness! I took damage from that. What is that? Return home with Lou. Mokoto Yamamoto, the lead scripter. This is the writer, lead writer rather. Potential gatequake detected? What is that? Oh.
Wow. I feel that.
Yeah, I do too. A gatequake measuring 4 on the G scale has occurred. Wow. What is that? Uh-oh. Maybe I should. Oh, no, okay. I thought it was something coming toward me. So we're just gonna like, I'm gonna uh-oh.
Oh shit.
I fell. I'm holding on though, but I fell. Yeah. It looks like it's over there. L1 to check on Lou. Soothe Lou. Hey, Munchkin. Gently rock up and down.
Okay, you're all right.
Come on. Come on. You're alright. You're alright, little guy. Alright.
Let's go home and get you fed.
Alright. Alright, brave soldier. Okay, that one was measuring a 7. So you press square to climb. Can I'm kind of like almost like nervous to go a little faster. Climb? It's gonna be something crazy when I get up top. Okay. Let's take this rock path. What's waiting for me? Where are we heading? 700 meters out. Okay. Where can I walk? It seems like the, oh gosh, yeah, a lot of red. I'm seeing a lot of red. Maybe I should. It seems like just walking through where the grass is seems to be the best bet. But what if I go by? The thing is, right? It's like I got this little kid with me, and it's like I just have this like heightened sense of like, I guess what's the word? Heightened sense of mortality. You know, when you have a child with you. Well, it's like the stuff I would do on my own, I'm not even gonna risk it when I got this infant with me. This must be fun for him though. He just gets to ride. Gonna look safe. There we go. We're gonna woo. All right, we're good. We're good. We're good. All right. What's this? This is pickup. Oh, is this chiral? Yeah, chiral crystals. Are made of a mysterious substance that becomes buoyant when assembled in bulk. Every 1000 cg of chiral crystals that Sam carries will reduce his load by 1 kilogram. Really? So the more of these things you find, the better. This place looks nice and safe. There's something, I think there's something above, right? That looks like another ladder. You can carry multiple ladders. Wow. And there's something else out there too on my right. So there's a ladder. It looks like it's detecting a ladder beyond the ridge. Well, I wonder, like, is this stuff part of like overall inventory or is this all disposable? What is this? Capture? For crypto biote? Eating crypto biotes will restore Sam's blood levels. To eat a crypto biote that's in your possession, hold right on the D-pad to open the weapons tools menu, then select a crypto biote from the consumable section and press X to eat it. Let's just try that now. Crypto biote? R1. Well, my blood level's at maximum. So I have a blood bag and then I also have this thing. So I guess one just restores you whenever you take damage, and then when that one runs out, you can eat crypto biotes like items. Okay. So, I can stock up. All right. Hang on. Let me. It's a leisurely walk, but they're giving me stuff to interact with and telling me how everything goes. Look at all these little blue icons that are out here. Okay, cool. I'm kind of curious, right? Is I can barely make out what it is. What is that? It's more chiral, whatever it's called. Pick that up. Chiral crystals, yeah. Total 32 CGs. So does
Great.
Rain?
Gotta move.
Okay, is that the time fall or is that just regular rain? Okay, I can dash. We're pressing in on L3. That's a ladder. Where am I going? 605 meters away. Oh, okay, so you can use these things to climb. Can I grab the ladder? Oh! Whoa. You know, I think I might just run down the flat earth. Grab this ladder and just slide it on down. Okay, so that's how ladders work. I don't have to actually climb it. It's on rails. Okay, cool. So let's try to break out in a dash. I'm sure there's gonna be some quiet sequences. This is a KOJIMA game, so I was like, you're definitely gonna have some stealth sections in here somewhere. Lead VFX programmer, lead UI programmer. And the game looks great too. Look at the geography. Okay, what's out here? Nothing to interact with. Or like to explore. How close am I? 470? Okay, let's go this way. Eventually I'm gonna run into a dead end and I'm gonna have to climb, aren't I? Maybe I'll like go around here. Let me say great rain. Okay. Let's try to, whoa. Oh, that's right, I have to press in on the stick again. Wow. See, I don't know where you explore in this game. I know in the first game you explored in the United States. I don't know if you're in the same place now since you, I guess, you connected the US. Maybe you only be in Canada or Mexico or something. Lead facial animator, lead VFX artist. I get the feeling I don't want to go into that river, right? Well, I do have to get around that river, so...
Enough already.
Should I... Wait, the baby! Yeah, we're good. Okay, how do I check on the baby? I think he's alright, but I forget what button to press. 270. We're almost there. Let me... Like, sometimes they'll give me the prompt to climb, but I'm not totally sure if I need it yet. Oh wow, I'm still like... Maybe I should just go along the river. I have no idea. I could go wherever I want. Let me... I don't want to go along the river again. Oh, there are some strandings out there. Oh, all right. Oy. Okay, so we want to... I feel like this is less efficient. It feels less efficient. Let me go back down the river. Whoa. Yeah, let's see if I can go through the river. I'm trying to figure out a... I'm 190 meters out. Constant up and down. L2, R2 grip for balance. Okay. Okay. We're up here. Drop down. All right. Much better. Okay. What are we looking at? There's a nice flat spot here. All right. Whoa. Minus 61 wood kit? Oh! Courtesy of Form and Signal Records. Yeah, copyrighted music. I didn't see an option to like mute the music or like a streamer mode or anything. So if I get hit with copyright claims, I'll just have to mute the sections of the game. And we gotta go down. Oh gosh, am I too far up? Oh, they wanted me to go down the bottom of the river. Okay. You want me to go along the river's edge. Oh, the path gets much lighter. Okay, yeah, definitely the right spot to go. Uh-oh, drifting my little right stick. Alright, what's this? Capture? More crypto biotes. I think that's it. I think we made it back.
there! Who are you? Fragile?
Were you cooking?
What are you doing here?
Wow. Lou's growing up fast. You two look good. Like a happy family. Here's a gift. The finest Carol printed diapers.
Thank God. How'd you track us down?
Your neighbor got hooked up to the Carol network. Service now extends to the whole region. I let myself in with this. You can use Carol printers now, too.
Guess it's time we thought about moving. Maybe further south. You know, I'm surprised you used the front door for once.
My jumping days are behind me. Overdoing it left me with some kind of syndrome. They call it jump shock.
You care for a drink?
Thank you, but no. I should get straight to the point.
Business, huh? I mean, for a moment there, I thought maybe you wanted to catch up.
I have a job for you. Take it, and that whole mess over how you left Bridges will be wiped from the record. You won't have to live in hiding anymore.
What about Lil?
That's a little more complicated. We're talking about a Bridges asset. You'll have to work it out. Sam, you brought America together. Helped it be reborn as the UCA. But I'm afraid the Death Stranding is far from over. Humanity is still in danger. Still on the brink of extinction. Don't act like you don't see it. A lot of things changed after you went off on your own. Especially within the UCA. Bridges no longer oversees the distribution network. They withdrew once things were up and running. So your friends and co-workers all went their separate ways. And that's not all. Die Hard Man is not the president of the UCA anymore. In case you're wondering who's handling distribution now, A Pass 4000 has revolutionized the whole process. It utilizes the Carol network to manage and carry out deliveries. Within network coverage, there's no need to rely on human porters anymore. And no need for Fragile Express, of course. So after I closed up shop, I went and started a new group. One that handles work in regions outside the UCA. We decided to call ourselves Drawbridge. And we still require the services of human porters that can work outside the network. Preferably ones with dooms who can sense BTs. Sam, I'm asking you to go to Mexico. To extend the Carol network to the south. Just like you did when you went out west.
You're asking, or is this coming from the UCA?
Both. The UCA came to Drawbridge, and now I'm coming to you. So, what do you say?
What's the state of the environment there?
Chiralium contamination is severe. Some areas have it worse than anything you experienced back in the UCA. The timefall storms are growing more intense as well. And, as you can imagine, everything in their path is subject to temporal acceleration. Objects and structures degrade rapidly, while animals and humans grow old and frail in the blink of an eye. Timefall often precedes the appearance of BTs there too. So you should do everything you can to stay out of it as much as possible. There are many other dangers though. The rivers can flood in an instant, and earthquakes happen daily.
Sounds like it sucks. Shoot, I want to hit that one.
Seriously, why me?
There are several reasons I thought of you for this job. Deadman, for one. He's currently working at a lab in southern Mexico. I don't know the details, but the research they're conducting there is important. Very important. And there are certain things he'd like to tell you in person. Mexico has no shortage of beached things. Spirits of the dead washed up from the other side were stranded there just like everywhere else. Any human corpse that hasn't been properly disposed of will become a BT. And any living human that comes into contact with a BT will get dragged into the depths of the tar. Giant BTs can and will emerge from the tar as well. And if they succeed in consuming a living human being, they'll trigger a void out, destroying everything nearby in a massive explosion. Several Mexican cities were wiped off the map in this way. The survivors have since become divided and isolated. As most people cannot see BTs, they live in fear of them, and that fear has made them too terrified to venture outside.
Right.
That was one reason. You got more?
I do, and this one's serious. There is some BT territory near that lab I mentioned. They monitor the chiralium levels, and recently, they've observed unusual activity. The cause is still unclear, but they seem to think there's a good chance a massive BT is headed their way. And if they're right, then I want you there, ready to kill it before it kills them. Don't forget, Sam. You were the first person in the world to ever take out a BT.
I guess that makes sense. But something's still bugging me.
What?
All this talk about extending the network into Mexico. Isn't the UCA basically expanding their territory? Taking control, claiming it for their own?
Sam, it's not like that. They're not trying to take over the world. They just want to link up new areas with the chiral network. Like the internet before the Death Stranding. Public infrastructure to connect people. Which is why, instead of turning to an established government agency like Bridges, the UCA contracted a private organization, like ours, who then decided to employ the services of a freelancer like yourself. So please, Sam, won't you help us out?
I won't do it. I won't do it. No. All right. I won't do it.
Yeah, all right.
So you'll do it?
Uh-huh. What about Lou, though? It's not like I can take my kid with me. If I do this, can you hold the fort for me while I'm gone? Play babysitter?
We're inside the network. There's a child care app I can use. It'll be fine. The lab is only a few days away. I promise he'll be back before you know it. Link up the region as you head south, and come home safe. We'll be waiting. Go on. Slide it on your thumb.
Like a ring? Huh.
Try sticking your thumb out, like you're giving me a like.
Oh, activate ring terminal.
Access your ring terminal to view the map. From here you can check order details, as well as the cargo for delivery. Now then, let's review the mission that you'll be undertaking on behalf of Drawbridge. Your destination is a research lab in southern Mexico. When you arrive, you'll need to use the Cupid to connect it to the chiral network. Chiral communication utilizes the beach, where time barely passes. Using the Cupid in conjunction with the delivery terminal will allow us to initiate a zero-time massive data transmission. But because of the distance, it's not feasible to head straight to the lab to establish a connection. You'll need to use the way stations to extend network coverage until you're close enough to get the lab online. Your first stop is C1, Ciudad Nuda del Norte. Bring them a delivery and welcome them into the network. Improper corpse disposal remains a serious problem in Mexico. With every additional corpse that spawns a BT, the risk of a void out grows even higher. C1 in particular is struggling to handle this issue. But once they're online, we can give them the technology they need to address the situation. Why don't you take a look at the cargo you're carrying by opening the menu? You can access useful information about your deliveries via your ring terminal. To review the cargo currently in your possession, select Cargo Management. This is the cargo you'll need to deliver. Be sure to get it to its destination in one piece. It's an excellent idea to place the most important cargo in your backpack.
In my backpack. Oh, I can just... Oh.
We've given you some additional equipment. It can be carried in pouches or in special hooks, just like cargo. All these weapons can be used to incapacitate humans without killing them, so there is no need to worry about causing a void out. Be sure to weigh your various options as you load up.
Blood bag and a ladder. Okay, so I can examine gear, L3. This is one of those in-depth games. Canteen. In the corpus, you can review the story so far, examine terminology, check the controls, and browse gameplay tips. The corpus is divided into various tabs. Use L1 and R1 to cycle between them. Story, databank, and tips and controls. Okay, basically everything you need to know if you don't know anything, or everything you can learn if you don't know anything about the game. Okay. So I want to take this and put it in my backpack. Place in, yeah, definitely place that in the backpack. Oh, we should read it, right? Oops. Let me open and close. Well, it's fine. Assault rifle and a master handgun. Close and mid-range engagements. Handgun that electrocutes close-range targets. Trigger must be held down to build up a charge before firing. I got a blood bag and a ladder. So let's oh, and they're all carried in packages. Or like boxes. So let's do assault rifle MP level 1. Hang on my tool rack. Let's hang it on the tool rack. Where's the tool rack? Examine my gear. Oh, okay, yeah, sure, it's on the sides. Okay, cool. And then, what is that, Maser handgun? Placing handgun holster. Oh, I got a holster for that. Place it in the holster, the blood bag. You can, oops, sorry. Let's place this in the utility. Should I do the utility pouch or in the suit? Ladder. Blood bag. Now, let's place a utility pouch. And then the ladder. A 10mm ladder that can be deployed to scale cliffs or cross rivers. 2 ladders can be joined together to double their length. A deployed ladder cannot be recovered once it has been used. Ah, that's what it is. Let's place this in the backpack too.
Return to the menu when everything looks good to go.
Okay. So then we can, the ladders are disposable.
Finally, before heading out, make sure to plot your delivery route. Return to the map. See your destination? There's a river you'll need to cross to get there. There are bandits in the area too. Armed groups that have attacked borders in the past. Think about what route you might take from your current location.
Plotting delivery routes. Hold square to start drawing a route. Try drawing a route all the way to your destination. So if we follow the road, we'll eventually run into, what is that? A deep river? Oh, that's not a road, that's a river. That's the deep river. A river known for the cacti that grow along its banks. It has been known to swell to the width of 1 or 2 ladders in times of heavy timefall upstream. Oh. Armed hostiles, so that's a fight area. This is the point of interest? I'm gonna try to hit everything, so we're gonna like, well, hang on. What else is along the way? The other place is grayed out. I can't see what else is there, so let's do place, draw the route.
Commencing route creation.
No, not there. Let's go along the river.
When you plot a route on the map, you'll see what hazards you may run into along the way.
Okay.
You can face these challenges head on, or try to find a way around them.
All right.
How you get to your destination is up to you, but think it over before getting underway.
Okay. And then I wanna go through this bandit camp. Let's go in there. What's the risk level? We're gonna go into the bandit camp, and I guess that's the elevation, so it's gonna drop a little bit. And then I want to check out this point of interest. And then we're gonna do a straight shot right over here to the end of the route.
Delivery route finalized.
So I gotta cross 2 rivers, right? No, I don't. That's just a big bridge. Okay. So we're gonna go out, and then we're gonna make a right. We're gonna kill some guys. Check out the bandit camp, see what's there. Hit the point of interest. Probably go through this city. Then we're gonna cross this river. And then we'll be in Nudo del Norte. Or Norte. Okay.
Latest model Cupid. Just completed. we decided to put a hold on network expansion until it was ready to go. Like last time, you'll be using it to welcome people into a whole new world. It won't be any harder than before either. The Chiral network terminals are ready and waiting. Bridges saw to that. Emily's expedition split into two groups midway. The first continued west, while the second cut south into Mexico. But again, they were only able to lay the groundwork. Until you bring those terminals online with the Cupid, the network can't grow.
Oh no.
Hungry?
No.
No. Oh, good.
No more baby food for you.
He's a carnivore now.
Let you get fragile any trouble, I'm gone. Don't you break my kid.
Now who wants to eat?
He just fed him. A cool smoke screen.